All right. What's up, everybody? We are live here in the house, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. Here it is Thursday night, so you know what time it is. It's time to talk about. That's right. It's time to talk about the money game, so Black people can win and dominate. Welcome, brothers and sisters. Happy that you decided to check me out. Check out this brief book review. That's what we're going to do here on these calls on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Do a book review, right? My new book came out November the 23rd of last year. My first book is ranked number one in one of the new books on Amazon and other things. But you go check it out, brothers. If this is your first time, welcome. My name is Daryl Muhammad. Happy that you decided to stop by. Hey, go to the website, themoneygamebook.com, themoneygamebook.com. Got some free stuff for you. See down there, screen below, 2 free gifts. But tonight we want to be brief because I got to get on another call in the next 20 minutes or so. But we want to talk about the money game so Black people can win and dominate. Tonight we're coming from chapter 16. Chapter 16, there's 19 chapters in this book. A little over 200 pages, and we're going to talk about in chapter 16, the subsection is entitled Just Need One. Let me go to it real quick. So those of you who have your book, you can turn like they do in school, right? Turn to page 148 on chapter 16, page 148. We're going to talk about just find one. Just find one, brothers and sisters. I've been on this journey now for 44 years. I mean, actively pursuing this understanding of the money game. I call it the money game. And not just to play it to have things and trinkets and look good. And we all want that. We all should want that. But that shouldn't be the ends to the means to the end. It shouldn't be the end all to get all, right? So there's very few people who really want to win and dominate at anything, a very small percentage. And they have an understanding that 99.9% of everybody else does not have. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan has taught us that a man with equal knowledge cannot rule you. A man with equal knowledge cannot rule you. So that means there's levels of knowledge, and those who get the right kind of knowledge and use it elevate themselves above the masses of the people. Now, what they do with that is up to that individual. So, brothers and sisters, we want to talk about tonight, just find one. See, we live in America here, those of us who do, right? There's unlimited options, unlimited TV channels, unlimited YouTube channels, unlimited, websites, unlimited a lot of things. For the masses of the people is limitless. So it is when it comes to entrepreneurship, when it comes to investing, comes to making extra money, comes to, building wealth, getting rich, getting the bag. There's a lot of different ways, a lot of different opportunities. And I have a saying, there's a million ways to make $1 million. You just need to find one and stick to it long enough to make that $1 million. See, what happens too often, and we've heard this term for those of us who've been in this pursuit, we've heard this term, multiple streams of income. That's all we hear, right? We don't hear what's the backdrop or how to understand, the practical application of that. How do I apply that to my life? Because just like anything else, brother, says, what good is information if we don't know when to use it, how to use it? We just have a whole bunch of information. It reminds me of the example that I've heard many times before. It's like a donkey with a whole bunch of books on his back, right? What do you call a donkey with a lot of books on his back? You still call it an ass. It's just a donkey with books on his back. It doesn't make the donkey any smarter, but it has all that information on his back. We have all this information in our heads, but we don't know how to use it or when to use it. Power is in focus. Talk about that in the book. Power is in our ability to focus, have laser beam focus. Laser beam focused, brothers and sisters. So we have to find one. Now, it might take several different attempts at different things to find that one thing that really kind of resonates with you. That's why you can't do it for the money. You can't, just go do things or go after things because, somebody said, oh, you can make 50, 60, $80,000 in 5 minutes, right? And then your eyes get big. That cannot be the litmus test to determine if you should invest your time and money and energy and effort. Have to be more intelligent. We cannot win and dominate at anything unless we are intelligent. We learn how to be intelligent. So this book is to help us make the necessary paradigm shift in our thinking so we can take even opportunities that we already have or already using, but come with a different mindset, a shift in thinking to win and dominate. Then we can take what we already have and maximize it. We waste a lot of time, brothers and sisters, always looking for something new, the latest and the greatest. I call in my book, and you've heard it, probably some of you all heard it before, the shiny object syndrome. That's a disease. That's a syndrome. That's a disease. That's a sickness that a lot of us have, and we waste time and money, and we make little to no progress. Surely not the amount of progress that we desire based on the shiny object that was dangled in front of us. So find one. It'll take you several attempts before you find and learn yourself. Learn about how to assess opportunities. Remind me of what one of my mentors said, Holton Buggs in network marketing said. He said the problem with most people, they don't know how to assess business opportunities, to know if it's good. Number one, if it's a good opportunity. Number two, if it's a good opportunity for them. Do you see yourself? Can you see yourself? Are you willing to do what it takes to be successful at the level that you desire? Some things are harder to do than others based on what you bring to the table. Right? You can read Think and Grow Rich. It tells you specialized knowledge. A foot doctor gets paid more than a general practitioner. A criminal defense attorney gets paid more than just an attorney that kind of does a plethora of things. So, brothers and sisters, if you can take one note, one lesson from this video, from this stream, from this book, find one. Yes, you'll have to go through a lot of trial and errors. Now, what is a lot for you? You'll know once you go through it. But we have to go through the process. You can't abort the process. The shortcut is the process, understanding that you have to go through the process and realizing I'm looking for just one opportunity to anchor my flag to make that first million. Because I've heard it said many, many years ago, the hardest million to make is your first $1 million. And then after that, it becomes easier and easier. All right. So, brothers and sisters, as always, go to themoneygamebook.com. Get your 2 free gifts. And then on page 2, you'll be able to order the book. I don't want you to go to Amazon and order it because there's no way for me to capture your information so we can stay in contact. I'm using this book as a launching pad to build a community. They call it a tribe, right? I like community better, of like-minded people. So we can address the things that we are facing as Black people financially. So you go to that website. The goal is to reach 100 subscribers. And I checked today, we are 18? I think 18 subscribers away from meeting our goal of 100 subscribers. And when we reach 100, better yet, when we exceed 100, then we're going to kick in gift number 2. Gift number 1 is an audio I did called The Money Game. So you can get an idea. What do I mean when I say the money game? So the audio, you get that right away, download, boom, 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 boom. Soon as you email, put your email, go to the next page, boom, hit download is yours. The second gift, we're going to have a private, elusive, exclusive Zoom with just me and you and everybody that's on this particular page, on this particular website that logs in there, not all my other websites, just for this, those that are interested in the book and who have the book. And we're going to ask questions. We have a dialogue. You'll be able to ask me questions. You'll be able to ask me, what do you mean, Brother Daryl, on page 147 when you say it? Brother Daryl, I understand that concept. How can I use it? My situation is such and such. What do you advise? Okay, because that's been my whole professional career since graduating from Texas Southern University. Go Tigers. Rah. Right? Since graduating from Texas Southern University in 1990, all my profession, my career, my whole entire profession has been advising clients, giving them my professional advice. So that's all I know how to do. It's not something I just started. So that Zoom, as soon as we exceed 100, and we should do that, God willing, here in the next, I guess, week, with your help, even sooner, then I'll send out the email. We'll set it up, send out the email so you can be on it. It'll just be that one live show. So make sure you mark your calendar once you get that email and make sure you don't miss it. All right. So go to that website, get the free audio. Page 2, you'll be able to buy the book, read it. So when we have this private, elusive, exclusive meetup, then you'll be ready to ask some intelligent questions. All right. So, brothers, so that's it. So I can prepare for my next call in the next, looks like 10 minutes. And we'll see you, God willing, on Saturday. Now, remember this. Remember this. I'll see you at the top, not from the top, because you, your family, but most importantly, our Black community deserves your very best. All right. Go to that website. See you Saturday. Stay tuned.